大家好，我是爱Konami，欢迎来到iPop。So today we are together going to be watching the newest release video from Xiongmao Tang, which is the artist version of Bu Li Huai, or Victims or No Exception. Since there's already a narrative short film and the original MV had a story, this is a separate video that focuses more on the pandas themselves. I also wanted to take a moment to explain why I didn't make a reaction video to the original short film or the original MV. In the past, I personally have dealt with as well as helped other people with issues of NSSI or non-suicidal self-injury. Because of that, I didn't know if I would be comfortable enough or mentally capable enough to watch the video, let alone record a reaction to it. With a lot of reassurance, comfort, and also encouragement from my friends in the Keeper community, I was finally able to sit down and watch both videos. And while there were things in the video that definitely triggered my past trauma, I was so happy that I watched it because the message is so important. And yes, I know that it might have made a good reaction, but I also think that there is a very big difference between a first look reaction and reacting to something that you already know has something in it that's going to trigger you. Those are the types of videos that I'm comfortable making. And while I do think that there is an emotional connection that you can make through a reaction video, watching somebody's pain is a little different. And I didn't think that that was something that I wanted to film or share. I'm sorry if you guys were expecting those types of videos, but I also hope that you understand. That being said, I am very excited to watch this version of the video. Yes, I've already watched the other two videos, but I am excited for this one because it focuses more on the pandas. And while I don't know if it's going to have anything in it that's going to bring up those emotions, I'm going to hope for the best. And if this video is posted, then it means that I made it. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I have it all pulled up and ready, and I am so excited. I have my headphones in. I just have to hit start, but it's in 4K, which means we are about to see some high definition pandas, and I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Also, I am wearing blue today because I remember that blue was an important part of the music video. So. 你知道我存在 Ugh, I love when Chia opens songs, especially ballads, because he sets the tone and the mood perfectly. Oh, his knuckles. Oh, Chen Dingding's little face, it's so cute. Oh, everyone has something on his face. Oh, and his is on his eye. Okay. 17 looks like he's gonna go on a date. And he has burn marks. Those are hard to look at. Oh, 4K. 因为我明白你是其中之一的受害 When I know the song before the MV, I sing with it. Oh, their solos look so cool. Cass's looks so intense. I don't know, maybe it was because the shadow was covering his face or the way he's standing, but he looks so intense. Oh, seeing it up close is different. Like, even if it's fake, it's just like, oh. But he looks so good. How are they doing this in a song that's supposed to be emotional? Like, his eyes look sad like a puppy dog's, like a corgi. Good stuff. 我依然去爱 Yes. I like that they're all stationary. It really adds to the effect. And I think Cass, like being in the middle, but just he's holding the balloon. Something about him is affecting me, and I don't really know what it is yet. It's so serious with him. Oh, it's showing all of their things. Oh, 17 looks so sad. They all do. Director Osborne Young. Good job. So, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. So because this video is more of a supplementary video to the original MV, I think this section's going to be a little bit different and possibly a lot shorter. But I do want to start by saying that this video was amazing. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was in 4K and I absolutely loved it. Just like Jungda and Freefall, this video was definitely made in order for us to focus in on the words, the music, the lyrics, and as somebody who, like I've said, loves ballads, I think that this was a great video. The big thing that I noticed in this video is that I personally think that each of the pandas has a thing or a specific hurt that directly connects them to an NSSI issue. And instead of looking at their outfits, I want to kind of touch on that subject because I personally think that it's important to talk about. And I want to start by saying that this is all just my personal opinion. I'm not a professional. This is just my take on what I think each thing represents. I could be way off base, but again, I wanted to open up the conversation because I think it's important. Starting with Chiha. We open the video with Chiha. He comes in and you see that his wrist or his arm might be hurt or broken. And he also has bruises on his knuckles. And that might represent somebody who can't handle their aggression or their anger. So they take it out on objects. They might punch walls or unfortunately they might punch other people. As for his blue item, I'm not really certain about what that is. At first I thought it was like a water jug, then it might have been a laundry detergent jug, and then it might have been gasoline. So that one I don't know if it has a meaning. Next up is Mr. 17. If you couldn't tell from the reaction in the video, his was burn marks and something that I have seen on someone else personally, and it's really sad when you see something like that. His overall outfit makes him look like he might be going on a date and he's holding flowers, which might have two meanings. The first one might be that he never got to give those flowers to somebody they were intended to go to, and the second is a broken heart. Some people get really depressed and upset just from breaking up, and for anybody who's been in a relationship or broken up with somebody, you can probably understand what that might feel like. Next up is Chen Ding Ding. His hurt or issue is a bruise on his face and stitches, and I think that could be representative of somebody being abused or hurt or even self-hurt. His item is a blue umbrella, and I think that's representative of rain because rain, for a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people associate rain with sad feelings. If I could say one thing about the umbrella, it's that one of the most impactful moments of this entire music video is when Ding drops the umbrella, the moment that it goes silent. It really pulls focus to the whole idea of it being like time has stopped in that one moment. It made those few seconds feel like forever, and I think that that was really important to put in the music video too. Whether it was intentional or not, it was really, really good. Next up is Sing Feng. His is, I think, one that represents not a hurt self-inflicted. His is a scar that leads up on his mouth as well as it's sewn up by stitches. And I think that is representative of staying silent. A lot of sufferers of NSSI don't say anything to anybody. They stay silent and they don't talk to people. And I think that's really, really important. They don't feel comfortable talking to people, or they don't feel comfortable bringing it up. But if there's one lesson that should be learned or something that should be said to somebody, it's that you should speak up if you are feeling a certain way, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like hurting yourself. then you should definitely talk to somebody about it. Whether it's a friend who might tell somebody who can help you, seeking professional help, talking to your parent, talking to a teacher or somebody who can help you. Just take that first step and talk to someone. As for his blue item, he has a gift. Perhaps maybe he has a gift and he wants to share it, but he can't because he's kept his mouth shut. And because he's closed off, he won't ever be able to give it to anyone. And lastly, we'll talk about Cass. Cass is the one who hit me the most and affected me the most when it came to him in the music video. His hurt is a scar on his arm, which is honestly the most common way of self-inflicted harm is cutting. And I think that is hard because when you've seen it in real life or you've ever known somebody who's done it, it hits very, very close to home. But Cass's role to me personally in this music video was very specific. He had his arm up with that balloon, an almost kind of sad, heartbreaking look where he just looks like a kid, but also a grown adult. It hit me really hard for some reason because I have seen and experienced adults who have had issues when they were kids or things that have affected them all the way up into being an adult, and it's heartbreaking. But that's what I think that each panda represents, and again, it's just my personal opinion, but I wanted to go over it. Overall, if we want to talk about the cinematography about the video, again, since this is a supplementary video to the music video, I think that they did a really good job of at least making it something that could kind of stand alone like Jangda or Free Fall. I really appreciate that they took the time and effort and care to make a third version that was just them, because it made it more personable and it made it again about the song, and that was really important for me. I think that this song is already amazing, and whether you think of it as a love ballad or as something more serious because you might think of the connections to NSSI, I think that it has meaning for everyone, and it is one of those really good all-encompassing songs. For Shongwell-tang to be a group that debuted a little over a year ago, and for them to team up with an organization that battles NSSI, I personally think that that is so amazing, and I am very proud of them. I'm really proud of DMDF. I'm really proud of the contributions that they're making because they see the importance and they understand. They want to make the world a better place. I love that so much about them. Every single thing that they have done has made me proud. It's made me proud to stand them. It's made me proud to watch them. It's made me proud of how hard they work. And I cannot express just how much I absolutely love them. Honestly, Shongwell-tang, thank you so much for blessing our ears and our hearts with another music video, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. So that's where I'm going to end it because I want to end this on a happy and positive note. That being said, that's the end of the video. So if you liked it, make sure to give it a like, and if you don't, of course, you can always just leave. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or you want to leave your feels, leave them in the comments box below. Also, let me know if you're interested in hearing a vocal cover of this song. I don't typically sing or speak in Chinese unless I am with like other keepers in a video, or if I am with my grandma, or I'm in my house by myself. But I really, really like this song, so I might want to try it. Let me know. And if you want to see more from me and iPop, you can find and hit that subscribe or follow button. And on YouTube, you can ding that little bell icon in order to keep up on all things iPop. Here are all of my social medias for my English, Chinese, and Japanese sites, as well as there is a link tree in the description box below. I super want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, Honestly, I know it might not have been incredibly entertaining, but I love making content, and I hope that in the future I can make more content that'll make you smile, because your guys' comments, your guys' likes, you make me smile. So this has been Konami Icing. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video on iPop. 再见!